Hi, this is Bob Davies, and I'll be presenting a Performance Excellence program as a fundraiser for the Serrano Intermediate Music Program, of which my daughter Emily is a participant. I am a former college football and wrestling coach, and also a former coach of an Olympic gold medal winner who won the gold in the 1984 Olympics. I have taken the best practices, habits, and mindsets of the elite athletes and elite business professionals and combined that with 30 plus years of scientific research on performance excellence to bring you a system that you can experience in a short 3-hour program that has a chance to be life-changing. The first part of the program covers the core principles of behavioral excellence, which includes health, business, and personal. And the second part is more specific application to your health. Yes, I'll be exploding the commonly held beliefs about overall health and nutrition. Let me first of all comment about music training. Science clearly establishes as a fact that there's an impact of music instruction on children's social, emotional, and cognitive development. Antonio Damasio, university professor and director of the Brain and Creativity Institute, states that their findings establish that musical training is a powerful intervention that helps children mature both emotionally and intellectually. So your participation gets you a 2-for-1. Not only will your attendance help the Serrano Intermediate Music Program, you will also receive information and training that is valuable to you personally in your life. All right. Let me start with a brief explanation of the first part of the program with what I call the lesson of the 7 circles. And this program will be about 2 hours of the 3-hour program. So if you're taking notes, let me ask you to draw 7 circles across the top of a page about the size of a quarter. We're going to go like the Japanese. We're going to write from the right to the left. So I know why you're in business. You're in business because you love people and of being of service, correct? Well, let's put a dollar sign right up here. So making money isn't the most important aspect of life, but it is up there in importance with air and breathing. So here's the sequence of events that's appropriate for everyone listening to this, everyone viewing to this. This is appropriate for your business. In order to make money, you need to have sales. In order to have sales, you need to have the product or service to sell. In order to sell the product or service, you need to do presentations. In order to do presentations, you need to set appointments. In order to set appointments, you need to make calls. In order to make calls and do this sequence of events, you need to have an attitude that supports you in taking this sequence of events. This is where the issue is. Draw a line separating that first circle from the rest. Attitude. When I talk about attitude, what I'm not talking about is motivational hype. Now here's what I mean. When I talk about attitude, I'm talking about something much more concrete for you. I'm talking about your mindset. I'm talking about your ability to understand how to form habits. I'm talking about how to focus. What is focus? Focus is your ability to influence what you pay attention to. Your ability to influence what you pay attention to is directly correlated to your degree of success. When I'm talking about all this, I'm talking about a key which is emotional regulation. Nobody's teaching this. This is just not mainstream. It's not in the public domain. And I know why. I used to wonder how come every time I have a conversation with a group, it's new information, regardless of the experience of the group. And then it hit me. I'm the only speaker that has been a part of the development of this. I developed this years ago with scientists, Fritz Perls, Nobel Prize winner from Caltech when I was coaching at Caltech, Roger Sperry. And I developed this as a coach at Caltech. And at Caltech, our athletes had this much talent and ability. Everybody that we played was significantly better than we were. How are you going to win? When I went to Cal State Fullerton, right after that experience, I had developed something at Caltech with these brilliant minds that enabled an athlete to tap into the highest level of their God-given talent and ability. And I brought this to Cal State Fullerton. So same scenario. This is our athletic ability, this is everybody else's. The only way you're going to win in that kind of scenario is to tap into all of your God-given athletic ability, or the highest level possible, catch your opponents when they don't. And that's exactly what happened. And I had the help of some people you may know, Steve Mariucci, who was a head football coach, San Francisco 49ers, also with Detroit, and now is an NFL broadcaster. I had some other coaches that really helped implement this. So what happened as a result of this is that our athletes were the best that they were capable of being, one play at a time. And if you take the accumulated effect of that, now you've got best version of themselves. And this is the objective for all of us in this program. To understand how to create habits, understand how to influence our mindset, to move to move from being motivated and your behavior being directed by how you feel, and moving that into what your identity is. I'll end this brief introduction with a description of this. Very classic example. I have a goal that I want to be healthy, and more specifically, I want to manage my weight. I want to weigh a certain weight, and one of the process of one of the activities is I'm going to exercise, and more specifically, I intend to get up at 3:50 in the morning and go to the gym. This is what I intend to do. This is what I want to do. Now, the question is, will I actually do that? It depends on what I'm paying attention to. It depends on what my focus is. So the alarm rings at 3:50. Do I get up and go to the gym? If my behavior is being led by how I feel, chances are great I am not going to do it. But what if I could have a transition from the lead of my behavior, from how I feel, to what my identity is? My identity is a commitment to excellence. What choice would I make in this moment out of a driving force of a commitment to excellence? Well, that would be to get up and do what I plan to do. So that is one of the biggest benefits that you're going to personally experience from this program, is a shift from driving behavior to who you are and what you stand for versus how you feel. You will learn how to influence your mindset. You will learn how to create habits and how to release bad habits. You will learn how to focus. You will learn emotional regulation. These are lifetime skills. I am looking forward to seeing you there. We're going to have something very significant. Thank you so much for viewing. Pass this on.